Okay. Talk to him while I fix this shit. You up?
Huh?
You up, bro?
All right. Ready?
Yup, you up, bro? Anything, yo? Let's listen. Top of the top, good, bad, ugly. How you doing, people? We already know we got Wildcat Part 2. We ain't have enough time yesterday, so we're gonna get right into it. Wildcat, the focus that I want you to focus on is that video. That's the topic that everybody want to know. Explain to these people what happened in that bullpen.
All right. So basically, it's real simple. I'm getting continuously charged, right? But the officers are not doing any investigations to see if the allegations that I'm being charged with or the complaints that are being made against me are accurate. Like they're not doing no investigation. They on it like, nigga, you're not from here. We don't want you here. Type. Now, if I don't make or say my side of the story when I go to trial, it goes against me, right? Remember, when they read you your rights, they say you got the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do be held against you. You have a right to an attorney. Everybody should know what their Miranda warnings are. So now here it is. I'm getting charged with charges, and then I'm going to the courts, and I'm beating charges, and they're taking those same charges, and then they are remixing the charges and charging me again. They change the theories of the charges and all that. So now, how do I prove malicious prosecution? How do I prove selective prosecution? Only way for me to do that is for me to make a complaint in regards to. So here's what happened. She sends me a text. When she sends me the text, I read the text. The text says, "Yo, don't go to the house because my father got permission from his friend in the precinct to go to the house and shoot you." Now this been happening. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was I was in my apartment in the ring camera. I watched the ring camera to see if what she was saying was true. And what she was saying was true. He came to the crib, he had a rifle and a yellow blanket, went to the screen door. When he opened up the screen door, the blanket fell down. I saw the rifle, I screenshot it. So I had that in the stash. Boom. Now, come to find out, later on, they're just loading me up with charges, but never coming to me to ask my side of the story. Like I said yesterday, it's a DV case. It's not a criminal case like we're doing a robbery or we selling drugs or something. This is a DV case. So in the DV case, it's what's called a cross complaint. Like a police officer can't just charge you off of what one person says. He has to see what you say in regards to how do they decide. So what happens is that in a DV case, if I make a complaint or she makes a complaint, and we both got both sides of the story, the police officer is not allowed to take a side. He has to charge us both, right? So meaning, okay, so you want to go and make a complaint against me? I'm gonna say that what you're saying is not true. That is the other way around, and then we're both going to get locked up. And then the judge is just gonna say, well, it's a cross complaint. I will have to hear both sides of the story. They wasn't trying to do that. What they was trying to do is whatever she says goes. You're not from here. You're from New York City. We don't give a fuck about you. We don't want you here. So we're not going to even bother to take your side of the story. So now here it is. I got charged with one charge. I beat it. I got charged with another charge. I beat it. They keep giving me another charge. All these charges, I'm getting them while I'm in the county jail. So I'm thinking, how am I getting charges while I'm in the county jail? Not one time did they ever try to even get my side of the story. They were just jacking whatever she said. Even though she was even saying herself, oh yeah, what I said was a lie. She was recanting her statement. There's video footage of me everywhere. So now, what the video is strategic. I'm doing the complaint basically to say, listen, you got a police officer sending a civilian to a house to shoot a civilian. know what I'm saying? Like I said yesterday, because dudes try to remix and be like, yeah, but you told them where the guns are in the crib, bro. Like I said it yesterday, shotguns and rifles, they sell them in Walmart. The purpose of them knowing the shotgun or the rifle is to match what I have on the screenshot so that I can prove with the text message that I got the police spending civilians.
Hold up. Train going by. Train going by. Go ahead. Say that again.
So, like I was saying, was the whole modus operandi is I'm showing that the police out there is sending civilians on hits, and they send a civilian on a hit towards me. You see what I'm saying? How is it that a police officer can do that? You know what I'm saying? Tell this guy, go ahead, go to the house. If he's in there, shoot him. I don't care. We'll take it out later. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm putting this on the record so that later on, when it's time for my lawsuit and when it's time for me to go to trial, now I can bring these things up. Because if I don't bring it up at that time and I try to bring it up at trial, it goes moot. I can't bring it up, right? And the reason I can't bring it up is because when I had a chance to, I didn't, right? So that's indicia of guilt. So the fact of the matter that when people are misconstruing, and I think it's intentionally because it's obvious, this is not a criminal case, right? It's a DV case. There's two sides to a story.
So you saying like everybody that's using this like in a regular criminal case, how a person just tells on them, it's telling. But since you have to cooperate and show your part of the story, individuals is taking that video somewhere else.
Yeah, they're remixing what I'm doing in the video. They don't understand. It's strategic, right? In order for me to prove malicious prosecution, in order for me to prove selective prosecution, I have to show that this person went down to the precinct, made a complaint, right? The complaint was never investigated, and the person recanted their complaint. Yet they still chose to charge me without even hearing my side of the story, where I can negate the things that are being said in the complaint, right? Because that's what an investigation is. An investigation is if you're a police officer, you get both sides of the story. You don't go and get this person's side of the story, say fuck what he has to say or fuck what she has to say. I'm going to the judge and I'm gonna get a warrant for his arrest. That's not how that works. You have to do an investigation. They talking about we don't gotta do an investigation. We do the law how we do it out here. They basically saying they don't gotta follow the penal law and all the criminal procedure laws of New York. They only follow the criminal procedure laws and penal laws of Ontario County. So when I made the complaint, I already knew that they're gonna jack my complaint. I already knew that, but I needed to have it on record, right? So by me having that on record, I was able to ascertain, and I think I sent you a copy. If not, I'm going to send you the copy so you can put it up later on. I was able to ascertain that the kidnapping charge didn't even come from the police. The kidnapping charge came from the prosecutor. The prosecutor charged me with that because the prosecutor was getting mad, taking it personal that I beat the contempt charge. See what I'm saying? So all this goes hand in hand. It's my exhaustion of remedies. It's my way of showing, yo, bro, I'm in a town where they're not trying to give me any type of justice at all. They all jumping me. I'm being jumped by the police, the prosecutor, this broad, her family, and the police's family. I'm being jumped by everybody. I have to put on the record my side of the story. Because later on, when I go to trial and I try to say my side of the story, they're going to say, we did our job. You did not advocate for yourself. You did not give us your side of the story. Although they weren't even trying to get my side of the story. They didn't want to hear my side of the story. All they wanted to do is charge me and continue to charge me and see how many charges they could pile up on me. And then take those charges and go to their corrupt system and then just bamboozle me and try. Right? I showed you a recanted statement. You got that already. Right? So you got the recanted statement. Now here it is. This person recanted her statement, right? Which means that everything that she said was a lie. They still charged me. But when I went and said, hold on a second, I'm the one that got an injury to my elbow. So how you gonna tell me that I committed a crime on that day when actually a crime was committed against me? What they saying is we don't care.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care what happened to you. You're not from here.
All right. Well, so people don't get misled and like be able to ask while we ain't here. And I don't want you not to be able to explain the part when you was breaking down on how you had to say your side of the story. The part on the video was talking about what, some shotguns and where to find stuff. What do you say about that? Like make it clear for individuals that either want to spin this or really believe what they seen is what they want to continue to say. Like, explain what happened.
So here's how it goes. Like I said, she sent me a text message. I got a copy of the text message. In the text message, she said, "Don't go to the house because my father got permission from his friend at the precinct, which was Tyler Turner. He was one of the sergeant in the precinct. That's his man, right? Because they were both cops together. He gets permission from him to go to the house with his rifle. If I'm in the house, he's allowed to shoot me. Right. This is what the sergeant of the police told him. Right. Now, when he tells him that, he goes. I'm looking through the ring camera, and I see that she's not lying. What her father told her is true. I saw him go to the crib. I snapshot it. But remember, I had that in the stash for all that time. Right. I wasn't even going to use it. I saved it for a rainy day because I'm seeing the mad corruption shit, right? And she was even telling me about corrupted shit out there. Right. So I had it in the stash. So now, when I go to the precinct, I see that they just jumping me. So now I'm making the argument while I'm at the precinct. Bro, you guys are charging me with charges. At the same time, you guys are sending dudes to the crib to shoot. Right? No. I'm not the criminal here. You are the criminal here. Because what y'all doing is y'all under the badge, the color of law. Y'all police officers, and y'all telling civilians to go to cribs to shoot other civilians. How do you do that? So this is what I'm showing in the body cam. And I'm matching the rifle that he used when he went to the house with the rifle that's in the crib. Because I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm matching it so they don't say, oh, he's lying. Right. So I'm not lying. Right? So now, what did they do? They threw that complaint out. They threw it out. Right? So it was strategic. I had to do that in order for me to prove malicious prosecution. So
using that one evidence that unfortunately you don't know, because like I said, you secluded to a point where people's not getting you the opinions you hear out here in these back streets. You using that moment without we saying that was the evidence, but you using that moment that people's using against you help your shit get thrown out?
As a fact, that's what helped me get a reversal, right? Because now the courts is saying, wait a minute, the man is saying that they see this text message. They say the text message came from her. She put me aware that the whole scenario was happening. So now when I'm going to court, they're not playing fair. I'm beating charges and they're giving me more charges. Nope, you're not going to get out. You're not going to get out. We're going to charge you again with another charge. And we're going to give you another charge. Oh, Bail Reform Act? All right, we're going to give you another charge for that. Right? And I'm saying you guys are corrupted. Y'all criminals. Because I got you giving this guy an order to go into a crib or telling him he could go to the crib to shoot a civilian. I got the text message from the daughter. The daughter proves it. You see what I'm saying? Wow. The daughter proves it. Again, and you're charging me with a crime that the crime wasn't me. I didn't commit that crime on Christmas. The crime was committed against me. And then she admitted it, right? Because she went on the Ice Corleone's page and she admitted it. Yo, I attacked him. I tried to take his elbow clean off. Then when I went to try to introduce the video at trial, they said I couldn't introduce it. I couldn't show it to the jury.
No, y'all hear that, people? A lot of people speculate, man.
So when people's looking at the video, it's me not only exercising my right to preserve my arguments for later on, so that they can't say, well, you had a chance to say that the cops are doing this to you and the cops are doing that to you. I preserve my right to be able to make the argument later on and to show that they maliciously prosecuted me and selectively prosecuted me on purpose because I'm not from there, because I'm from New York City, and because the family of this individual are related to the family of those people that's in the precinct. And it was like I said, I'm getting jumped. So I gotta put it. If you noticed, he says you want to speak to me because they wasn't giving me no chance to speak at all. Listen, bro, I'm getting charged with crimes that I don't even know the dates of these crimes or the scenarios is changing. The theory is changing. They're changing the theory as they go along, right? So right now, if I'm to prepare defense, I'm preparing defense to what the accusatory instrument is saying. But now they're changing the accusatory instrument. They're changing the facts of what was said. Now they're changing it to something else. So now I got to re-prepare again for now another complaint that's different from the first complaint, but it's the same charge. Just they elevated it to a felony when it was a misdemeanor. And that's because basically this started as a misdemeanor, and then they elevated it to a felony. And then when they knew that felony was a qualifying offense for Bail Reform Act, they went and hit me with another felony that didn't qualify under the Bail Reform Act, so they could keep me in the county jail. And then when I was in the county jail, they tried to offer me time 3 years. And I didn't take the 3 years. So I'm not pleading guilty to something I didn't do.
So hold up, without saying where you at right now, in the conclusion of everything, what time did they give you? Because I heard many theories on how much time you had. How much time did you get for this whole thing when it finally set conviction in on you?
They gave me 28 years.
The fuck? I heard 22. 20.
28 years. They gave me 28 years. I got 28 years for a kidnapping I wasn't there for.
That later on she said wasn't a kidnapping, so that changes things.
She said it. She said it during trial. I asked her on cross-examination because I had to represent myself. I asked her about a kidnapping. She said, "What kidnapping?" I asked her, "Did you tell the officer that you were kidnapped?" She said, "No." I asked her, "Did you tell him that you was abducted?" She said, "No." I asked the officer, "Did you investigate this case?" He said, "No." I said, "So how did you charge the defendant?" He said, "Oh, for what I was told. That's it." But then the felony complaint that he wrote was perjury because it didn't come from the precinct, it came from the prosecutor. But because the prosecutor can't charge you unless he charges you on the prosecutor's information, he called down to the and told that officer to charge me. And then all of a sudden that officer dies.
What officer?
That officer's dead right now.
Which officer?
The officer that wrote the complaint and that arrested me. And the one that admitted that he didn't do no investigation. The writer of the felony complaint, he's dead.
So what does that do to your case? Do you need him? You don't need him? And...
Nah, it's good because they can't change what he said. They can't change what he said. Right? Now remember, I'm charged with kidnapping and there's no evidence, no gun, nothing, right? But if you go and you look up a person named Colin Hennessy, he had a real kidnapping, 14-hour police standoff, 48 hours for my alleged kidnapping. And he got 90 days for medicine.
He got 90 days?
90 days. And I got 28 years.
Wow.
Right? So now so what I'm doing in that body cam, right? What I'm doing is I'm showing, listen, I'm making a complaint because you guys are not police, y'all criminals, y'all corrupt. And the only way for me to prove it is to show you. Listen, I made a so this person made a complaint, said that on Christmas I did whatever, right? But I'm the one that was injured. I was the one that was on YouTube for about a month or two with a cast on. Not that person. That person ain't had no injuries. I did. Why? Because I don't put my hands on women.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
But they didn't bother to get my side of the story. They said, fuck your side of the story. Same thing Same thing with the kidnapping charge. I'm in the county jail. They call me down to court, and I get a kidnapping charge, homie. So I'm like, yo, what time did this happen? They said in the afternoon hours. And you just showed them yesterday, and we went through it last night. Bro, I wasn't even there in the afternoon hours. I was at work.
Right.
So how could I have committed that crime? It's impossible. I wasn't even there.
Yeah, and at the end, pardon me, and at the end, people, I backtrack. He showed me where that July 8th construction video was. He showed me. That's the one that I did put up there. I'm bugging, but
July 3rd.
Yeah, I got that. That was up there. That's the one I swiped, and I didn't even know, but I ain't play it long. That's the one that's extended, but I could play that at the end.
Yeah, that's July 3rd. You see me at work.
Right.
So what the body cam did was help me.
Right.
Because now this is why the feds are getting involved, because the feds are saying this is crazy. So hold on a second. This man makes a complaint. The man got a real injury. She took the man to the hospital. The man had surgery. The prosecutor said, no, he don't have this, nothing wrong with his elbow.
So this is some domestic shit that just went haywire. This is like a girl putting a guy in jail, and as soon as he get fingerprinted, she want to come and say, I ain't complaining, and they say it's too late. That's where we at. Yeah, and the town is white, while you're a shade a little too dark to be white. They like, whatever these charges is gonna stick, and we gonna hang you.
Facts.
All right, well,
and I had to prove it by, listen, so when anyone makes a complaint, whether it's you, whether it's me, it has to be investigated.
It has to be a what? So investigated?
It has to be investigated.
Okay.
So here it is. This person makes a complaint. They don't investigate it, but they charge me. I make a complaint. They say, fuck that, throw that shit in the garbage. We're not going to charge nobody, and we're not going to investigate that shit. That right there is enough proof for me to show selective prosecution and malicious prosecution. That's what that is, bro. We're not talking about me and you going up in the store and doing a robbery, and then they catch you, but they don't catch me, or they catch me, but and now I'm like, this was my partner doing this. We're not talking about we on the block selling drugs and they caught us in a conspiracy and I'm trying to get myself out. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
No, we're not talking about that. Those are crimes.
All this time, bro, I thought you was going through criminal acts, and now I just see that they tried to put criminal deeds along with the justification of this whole case, but I didn't know this was an all domestic route that had all these different like ins and outs. See your shit. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people ain't even know you was in jail, cat.
Bro, homie.
I'm just.
The whole shit was a DV case. It was a DV case that spiraled into some crazy shit, because at the end of the day, in a DV case, there has to be two sides of the story.
Right.
The police officer is mandated to investigate on the criminal procedure law 140.01. He has to investigate. The man said it on the stand.
Who that? Herschel? That's Hershey?
Yeah, that's Hershey. Yeah.
Watch out, my G. What up, nigga? Yo, get those likes up, man. There's 31 people in the building, 14 likes. Yeah, Hersh, I see you. He on the down, man. So let's get to it. Yo, they out here, man. They scared of you. They like that big face ass motherfucker right there. Hey, yo, Cat, let's get saucy, man. Yo, we heard all that. I believe you. You giving up too much. You letting these people know you about to walk out them doors the more you talk. I want to tell you something, right? Today I was speaking to two bros, right? I spoke with CK today. First of all, he said he don't like what you're going through, right? And, I'd rather talk about it on live. And my channel is not a channel to act crazy. My channel is grown, right? So I'm just letting you know, this is what he said. He don't like what y'all going through. He don't like how y'all vibe was. That's one. But he don't like what you're going through while you're going through it. And I think if he hears this, he might really understand, like, your role is just to get shit. You one of them individuals that get caught up in shit. Sometimes you get out of it. Sometimes you just, make it through while you're going through it. But, individuals looked at that tape. Also, I spoke with Shaquille today. You know what I'm saying? Individuals looked at that tape. And that's why I felt this was something to get to. I didn't want to tell you at the beginning, but I'm going to let you know right now. Those are the individuals and many that I haven't spoke to. That's what they see of you. You said at one point YouTubers got the prosecution somehow give this little clipping, which definitely shows you as a guilty teller, rat, yada yada you. And that's what's happening on these streets that you don't know, bro. And I didn't want you to really talk your case yesterday. I just felt that everybody needed to see you. But now that I get like the little levels, because you don't got everybody in expression shit. And then this world out here is totally different. You got people that pick sides, whether they know you right or wrong, they just pick the side of wrong. And I wanted you to speak on that because it was important for people to know. You know what I'm saying?
This shit about to die.
That's all right. You know what I'm saying? You got the bread butters out, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what they wanted to hear.
Another thing, just so you know, man, because I know we was talking before about some shit about me getting splashed or some shit. That shit is a whole lot.
Yeah, like they said. And Clinton, did anything happen to you? Did you get cut?
Hell no, man. Look at my face, my nigga. You see something on my face, bro?
Yo, look, people. Just look at him. He giving y'all his little motto. I don't see it because it's reflecting, so they gonna see everything. You know what I mean? I see you up close with it too.
Yeah, I'm up close with it, nigga. I ain't got
yo, Quell. Now, whoever told you about that, he got toe up, Quell. I don't know if they saying they might, and you look like you big and all that. I don't know if you want to get naked on there. I don't know if they saying they tore you up the knife game, no diddy. But he said you got toe up. I can clearly see ain't nothing happened to the grill. You know what I mean? And you ain't got to show the rest, but this is just what people sprue about people. You know what I'm saying? You've been out the loop, homie. You ain't had no voice. You ain't been on the scene. I remember at one time you had this backstreet shit on the frenzy. You had what, like 10,000 in less than 6 months? You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't count you out when you write. I'm gonna support. Oh, this nigga went strip for him? Oh shit. Oh, he seriously let y'all know. He didn't get toe up, Quell. So whoever gave you that feedback, let that feedback know that this thing ain't right and exact.
I'm gonna tell you what did happen. A nigga was acting like he wanted to do something, and I chased him up the stairs, and the nigga ran to the police. And then the next thing that know, they put me in adversary in Clinton, and they got phone calls of niggas calling dudes out on the street and trying to saying, yo, this we gotta get this nigga, this, that, and third, or some shit like that. And they put me in adversary, and they kicked me out of there. And that's why I'm not there, because the feds is taking over this case.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I can tell you right now, you know what I'm saying, ain't no one do nothing to the Wildcat, bro.
Okay.
Can't nobody do nothing to the Wildcat.
Okay.
Not even a little.
Okay, I hope you ain't died yet. You might have died because you froze. Caught you on the snap. But yeah, my boy should die, man. Salute, man. Yo, get those likes up, man. I know ain't no dykes up in the building, man. So can the bro support a bro? Now let's deal with gossip. That's an easy tool right now. That's the worst. That's the worst thing known to friendship. Gossip. You know what I'm saying? And we all seen it, right? But one thing I can say is one thing I didn't know. You see how that domestic shit is a whole nother other thing? What I did know is criminal and civil. We do know about those battles, but to watch us depict how he living his life and what he is now as a person, all because he's in the cell bar, and say he was a rat due to what we seen on the thing was a lot of what they say prejudgmental calls, right? And me and Quell had a little build on that early, right? And like he told me to let it be known that I spoke with him, and then I thought it was only right because then I let him know about that Clinton shit. He proves himself. He's doing his best to prove what he can and what he can't. Then later on slide on people that kept opposing him, right? A lot of people just be running off at the jibs when they don't have to. And this is the best thing to do because I noticed that support is no longer existing with the peoples nowadays. It's just something to just, diss people. It all started with, I think, somebody like Jazzo keeping it official. You're talking about a show. When you got individuals that be trying to look for the right thing to say that spin the bottle, because just technically, nigga be like, yo, he's pussy. And now the dude that's pussy don't got time to fight you. He injures you, right? What you gonna do with your show? You gonna cancel it? You gonna wait to try and kill this person, or you gonna talk about it? people that talked about it right then and there. Let the investigation door open up, not knowing what's going to happen the next day, the next day, the next day. But when you did the first dissing, the person never responded with words. They responded with actions. This is something that I didn't even foresee going to be a normal thing, right? But this is like, individuals that's beefing in the bang. For individuals that been locked up, this is what a lot of suckers did. Even if they got busy, they're beefing the bang. They'll say the famous word, "Suck my dick, bitch ass nigga. When you see me in Pop Dog, get at me." And don't expect to get at that. That's what's happening on this. People get on here, they act like was they in different barrels. They're gonna diss somebody. They might get on here, use their barrel to diss somebody, and they may get on here knowing that that topic is in your barrel to diss somebody, and then a whole bunch of things corrupt to happen. It explodes. This is the dirty version, right? Just the dress down. Just I ain't do nothing today. Just the gray hairs. This is the my bra's going through the struggle. You know what I'm saying? We keep trying to give you a whole puzzle, right? I even want Hurst to talk because Hurst want to let y'all know about mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that grow on and go on with a lot of people, but slander is the best bully for anybody's toolbox. You know what I'm saying? Slander is what suckers really use more than a gangster, because a gangster be like, all right, I ain't got to say that. Let that happen and then watch what I do. They don't usually be like, nah, I'm telling y'all, fuck that dog. Cops going boom, boom, boom. Yo, I heard he, and then my man told me, and all that other extra shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see how WILDKAT is going through that? And I'm looking at this whole list. One person that was on it, Fat Cat, what up, my G? One person here said that it was chat. But it was a lot of people that just wanted this WILDKAT. You know why? Because it's easy. I'm not even going to use the conspiracy theory and say this is COINTELPRO and this is the best thing to do. Half the people dissing WILDKAT don't even give a fuck about the first generation. Half the people that diss WILDKAT never even met a person of his caliber or been in his face to say, I met WILDKAT. So when you see a lot of opinions that come from people, sometimes you got to realize it's not perfect. Hold up. Keep this short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? Judgment is just the easy root of evil. Yo, it's only 24 likes. Got 35. I know I got more than that. This was better than yesterday. Y'all got all the only news y'all needed to know. Everybody seen that camera work. Even he's telling prior to everything, I thought it was a person holding a phone when the sign was taping him. It was a short person with a body cam. You know what I'm saying? And all these things that he let y'all know, he gives me the paperwork. I got a screenshot. I got to do all this shit, but we got to do it as least, hurried as possible because he got time to do it. And I don't feel like this is a highlight for him to be a spectacle over where he is. He already got a snippet of people probably telling on him from yesterday. Yeah, he still said that he had to come and handle it. And that's the phone dying. I don't know why they can't charge and have 100% by the time we get on there. But whoever's on it need to be on it while they charge. Hurst, look, 3 days going by. You ain't get to talk yet. Only thing you got to do is show your face. Rah, you ain't even come through and show the people that you alive and you maintaining out there repping that queen shit. Know what I'm saying? I just hope people get it together. CK, I gave him the opportunity to let you hear what he hear. This ain't the slander channel. We ain't gonna do that. It's about growing and building. You know what I'm saying? WILDKAT has no voice. Those that know individual, imagine this was you, CK. Damn sure want to have a voice. Just say for everybody, you be like, yo, fuck y'all know better than this, and the third. You see how you get on you going distant doing you type shit. Say everybody just be like, they ain't gonna help you, but they want to line you up and say stupid shit. You will want a voice. Shaquille, I don't know if you believe him. I don't know if that changes the plateau what you think of him, but I believe. Let me fix that. Yet I believe him. Now, if a person don't want to believe them, it's just because they have an opinion, and they have their, freedom of choice. I believe them, and I'm gonna hold individuals down. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to a lot of individuals. Changes can come when you got a person that gives a fuck about betterment than hardship. You know, I'm the better example. You know what I'm saying? I even nickname my shorter better. You know what I'm saying? This is how this shit is going on. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm gonna get my shit together. I got that out the way. It ain't long. I wish it was long. I could continue this. I could go on and on and on and on. Was the first to dish you, pimp. Why the fuck would you be co-sign that grimy dude? You slipping big time. I don't know you, but I bet you can't prove it. You know what I'm saying? Co-red, my G. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you can prove that shit resurrected, and I ain't gonna really entertain you because I don't even know if you real, right? On Queen's Flip. He ain't throw shade on my name. What he say on my name? And if he did, fuck it. How about that? I don't believe you because I did watch that interview. He ain't throw shade on my name. I think you messing it up. You talking about Stack Soon saying something that had nothing to do with that whole fucking interview. I was known as a dancer in the street, which I was with a gun on my belt, but just had nothing to do with a blood show. Other than that, you lost your fucking mind. He said, when any of y'all ever seen Pimp put working? Oh, I don't know. You later on heard him say he put in work in the other interviews. I ain't trying to prove no point. I mean, so what? Say he said I ain't put in work. So what? So what? Don't come on here with that shit, man. Better get. You know what I'm saying? Suave. You sound like you resurrected anew. Relax. Chillax. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, my man. Okay, no doubt. I believe, you know what I'm saying? Someone probably did defend me or what have you yet. I know Wildcat from heyday. You know what I'm saying? Like Wildcat even go far back to being a part of Lion. I told y'all that story on English when they told me to put that work in and they said he was one of them. I'm not one of them faking flow niggas, but I don't really care about shit like that. We hear about progressing. You talking about some shit he said about me on his Glory opening day. I'm talking about giving you a conversation from him so he can get the fuck out that system with support. You know, it's bigger plateaus that can help individuals like this. Y'all want to have stories? Y'all want to run around and y'all want to talk about this Pop Smoke and Fabio set him up shit. Talk about, yo, we know this individual. We know of him. If nothing else, he's from our tutelage of what we've been following. 5th generations, 10th generations, up to the 1st generation. Let's talk about the bro. Let's talk about how hard it is in this county. Let's change the narration sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And with that, man, I hope y'all have a blessed one. I'm gonna watch some of these little comments. Then I'm out of here. My shit looking crazy. I got the hat on so y'all can't see the George Jefferson. Relax, homie. Y'all got me trying to put this work in. My likes is only at 34. Put those likes up. I'm earning this shit, B. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to let individuals know you can't get on this platform and talk all illy, silly, nilly shit. You can't do all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna cut you off. I'm a psychotherapy to take you through that type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know that this ain't the spot. You can even diss me when you leave, but while you on here, I'm gonna calm you down where you ain't supposed to diss me. Because I'm not gonna diss you. I'm just gonna try and enlighten you. You know, mental shit, big bro shit, born this shit. And I appreciate you, Quell. You stayed up for me. You know what I'm saying? They was late. I know you probably was like, nigga, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? But you know, they ain't the spot that they in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? We can continue to go on and give opportunities for brothers like this to reach out there and tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about the peoples on Rikers Island. I know y'all know about the brothers in PA. I mean, shit crazy down there in the Carolinas. Hardship is hardship, and justly packed it is like so severe right now. We can't always speak to them because everybody don't have the equipments to be able to get through to the world past those walls. But if we have the opportunity, yet with that opportunity, use it. And with that, I'm gone. The good, the bad, the ugly. Fix my shit up. You know what I'm saying? Hit him in the head with the headshot. Yo, Hassan Campbell, what's good, man? Your